Frame family, welcome back yet again to another Tech Talk video where today we are going to be discussing AMD's upcoming RDNA 2 flagship GPU, aka Big Navi, aka Navi 2X, aka RX 6900 XT. As always, I'll have the sources where I gathered all this information in my description down below if you'd like to read what I'm talking about here. And as always, take everything with a pinch of salt because these are nothing more than inside rumors and leaks. Regardless of how accurate the insiders typically are with their track records, we can't know for sure until AMD gives us official information. With that disclaimer out of the way, let's just get right into it. Now, I'll be honest, finding specific specs or rumors in general that are repeated from reputable insiders to begin with was pretty difficult compared to all the leaks on Nvidia's cards. But I have managed to accumulate the most often spoken about rumors concerning AMD's next-gen GPUs. Many are going to be pleased to hear that the RX 6900 XT Big Navi GPU is supposedly loaded with the good stuff. It is rumored to have a clock speed of up to 2.2 GHz with a total of 5120 stream processors and 80 compute units, doubling the 40 compute units and 2560 stream processors that were present inside the RDNA 5700 XT GPU. Backing up the large amount of processing power, it is also said to have 16 GB of GDDR6 VRAM running on a 512-bit memory bus, providing an insanely fast 896 GB a second to 1 TB a second of bandwidth. All these fancy numbers add up to a total of 17.5 teraflops of performance. Oh my god. We will also be seeing AMD's introduction into the ray tracing world catching up to Nvidia. They haven't specified yet on what this will be called exactly, but it's safe to assume it would be a PC variant of the DXR or DirectX ray tracing that will be found in both the Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, as they too use the RDNA 2 architecture. One amazing feat, along with the improvement of general performance from RDNA 1 to RDNA 2, is AMD's focus on improving performance per watt efficiency by 50% from generation to generation since the GCN architecture. And rumor has it that they once again will be accomplishing that with this lineup. Now, on paper, this all sounds quite expensive, and the rumors detailing the costs for the RX 6900 XT are wider than I honestly expected while researching to make this video, with MSRP prices ranging between $700 to $800 at launch, while providing a recently rumored boost of 15% more performance over an RTX 2080 Ti that has an MSRP of $1,000, but is often sold for hundreds of dollars more. One thing I also want to mention is older rumors stated that the RX 6900 XT would perform 40 to 50% faster than a 2080 Ti, so the specific reference detail is much harder to speculate on, but I'd say the more recent rumors are more realistic. For adversarial reference, the RTX 3080 is rumored to cost as much as $800 to $900 at launch and is supposed to perform about 30% faster than the RTX 2080 Ti. With that being said, it makes sense to me based off of AMD's competitive pricing over the last few generations compared to Nvidia that they will not price this card over $700. In fact, some recent rumors are even saying that AMD is planning on undercutting Nvidia drastically by dropping the price of the 6900 XT to between $500 to $600. That would be a huge move for AMD and actually kind of makes sense if you really think about it. It follows suit with their trend of pricing over the last few years when you consider the fact that next-gen consoles, PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, both use the same RDNA 2 architecture, providing over 12 and 10 teraflops of performance respectively, with ray tracing included, plus 8-core 16-thread AMD Zen 2 CPUs for a suggested $500 price tag total for everything combined. I always speak about value for the consumer on this channel, and I have to tip my hat to AMD if they can provide these high levels of performance with such a competitive cost. Of course, it is likely Nvidia will respond in some type of way, probably a price drop like we saw with the RTX Super series of cards. Some are even saying Nvidia will artificially hold back performance on their new Ampere cards in preparation for AMD to make this very move we are talking about, allowing a simple driver update to increase performance by 10 to 15%. We will have to see how this all plays out until everything becomes official and we have these cards in our hands, but when exactly will we get Big Navi in our hands to begin with or even hear anything official about it? Well, as many people know, Nvidia will be revealing their new Ampere lineup on September 1st, and it's rumored that AMD will at the very least reveal their RDNA 2 series of GPUs shortly after. But recent rumors suggest we might even see AMD slip in an announcement at the end of August, specifically during the upcoming Gamescom 2020 show. I mean, with so much software being present, that would only make it a great time to show off your new high-powered hardware. But it also makes it hard to undercut Nvidia being first to the billboard, so we'll see what holds to be true. A lot of leakers also suggest a late October, early November release date for Big Navi, with one detail being very common, and that's having the RX 6900 XT and its launch siblings out before the next-gen consoles, which the Series X is rumored to be released as early as November 6th. There's a lot of unknowns circulating with this subject, but what we do know is we have a lot of amazing new technology coming our way in both PC and console form, and it is such an amazing time to be a gamer and/or hardware enthusiast right now. We are seeing new technology methods starting to be universally implemented on unprecedentedly powerful hardware for all of us to enjoy. And that's really going to wrap everything up I have to say in this video, but I will be covering the other tiers of Nvidia and AMD GPUs that I have yet to talk about in my upcoming videos, so if you enjoyed this content, consider subscribing to keep a lookout for when those go live, and smash that like button to possibly help the YouTube algorithm show this video to others who might enjoy it as well. Thanks so much for watching, stay safe, stay happy, and keep on gaming.